been so long since my last video. I've had a lot on at university, so I haven't really had time to make a video. I had a lot of time to watch some DVDs, but not enough time to make a video. So in this update, I am going to be going through the 7 DVDs that I did in my unboxing video, reviewing them, and then the other movies I've been watching recently too. I bought a few and watched them as well. So I only managed to get around watching 6 of the 7. Haven't watched the 7th one yet, but I'll get around to that. Okay, first we have The Wizard of Gore, which is the 2007 remake, I believe. It's about a illusionist called Montag the Magnificent, played by Crispin Glover. Don't really want to tell you much more about the movie because I think the whole point of the movie is that you don't really know where you're at. That's definitely the feeling I got from it. There's a lot of times in the movie where I didn't have a clue what was going on. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's a fun little movie. Plenty of gore. A few good genre actors in it. I mean, like I say, got Crispin Glover, Brad Dourif, Jeffrey Combs was somewhere in there, but I couldn't see him. I'll have to look harder. But yeah, it's The Wizards of Gore. Next we have Session 9, which gotta say it's got to be one of the creepiest movies, not creepy but unsettling movies I've seen. It's about a group of asbestos removers guys who go into an old, I think it's mental asylum, I assume it's a mental asylum, and they start to get excuse me, haunted, but the creepy bit is one of the guys finds a set of tapes that a psychiatrist had with one of the patients, and then they're played through the rest of the movie, and they are creepy as hell. They are proper get your back up kind of creepy. So I definitely check this out. I mean, there's no like action scary ending or anything like that, but it really builds tension nicely, and definitely will have you thinking about it days afterwards. Next had Tales of Terror, which was the anthology with Vincent Price, Peter Lorre and Basil Rathbone. And I seem to have a feeling with all these like Hammer movies and the Arkoff movies and all that, I always have the feeling that before I watch them that they're going to be stupid or a bit silly, a bit cheesy, a bit crap. Always, after I've watched them, I always think they're amazing. They're really good movies from back when they were made. And people may cast off like Vincent Price as a bit of a hammy actor and plays his roles a bit, but he's amazing. He's brilliant. I think the best one is the final story, which is the case of M. Valdemar, which has someone dying but still being alive in like limbo, and they did that really well. For when was this made? 1962. So really good movie. And we had Re-Animator, which, as I thought I would, absolutely loved. Jeffrey Combs owns the part, and it's just amazing. Brilliant movie. You can quote nearly every line that Herbert West says. I want to get hold of this. Is the double collector's edition, but I want to get hold of the special edition with the syringe because I thought that'd be awesome. Can't recommend that enough. We've got Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, which is one of the best slasher films I've ever seen. Really, I bought it because Robert Englund's in it, but he's only in 2 scenes and they're really small. They're brilliant, but there's so much more going on. Leslie Vernon is a serial killer who's trying to build himself a legend, like all of the old Michael and Freddie and that all having a backstory. So he invites a film company to come film company to come and sort of record it and document it like a documentary about a serial killer. And it's brilliant. It's very, very funny, and the guy who plays Leslie Vernon is perfect. Oh, also, I think it's this one. There's a short movie on it. That's really, really good. you got to check out as well. Then I find a guy, a feral sort of man beast thing living in a cage in the woods. Brilliant movie. What else we got here? Yeah, we got Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer, which again I bought because Robert Englund's in it, but once again, he's not the best thing in it. Well, I suppose he is. In this, he turns into a massive, massive creature that sort of spawns other creatures. But definitely, if you like your monsters made, not CGI and real and just all out fun horror, watch this. Absolutely brilliant. And last but not least, and I haven't seen the 7th movie, is The Midnight Meat Train, which has got to be one of my all-time favourite movies now. I mean, I love Clive Barker's books. I've got plenty of them. I've read plenty of them. I think the man's just got an imagination like no one else's. But this movie is brilliant because even if it didn't have the ending, which it does, I would have loved it as a straightforward slasher flick. But see this movie if you're into any kind of horror, and you'll know what I mean with the ending, because the ending just makes the movie so much bigger than it is. And I love that kind of, that epicness in horror movies. So that's a Midnight Meat Train. I'm not quite sure how long this is, so I'm going to leave the rest of the movies and make a separate video with them. But yeah, so that's 6 of the 7 that you saw in my last video. All good movies. I recommend you check them out, and yeah, let me know what you think, and obviously recommend me as many movies as you think you can.